Good morning, my friends. Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. I am a big old sci-fi geek. I remember as a boy watching reruns of Star Trek, the original series. Did you ever do that? Remember the episode where Spock was kind of like in heat, and he had to go back to his planet of Vulcan so he could participate in a marriage, the weirdest marriage ceremony ever. Long story short, at the end of the episode, he realizes that his bride doesn't want him, and consequently he doesn't want her either. So they part ways. He ruminates and shares with Kirk. Sometimes there's more pleasure in the wanting than the having. It's illogical, yet true. Of course, that was a paraphrase, so fellow Trekkies, please don't, chop my head off. But let's explore that for a moment. How often do we chase something, sometimes with Machiavellian strategies? Because our main concern was, can I have this, can I have this, can I have this, can I have this, can I have this? And how often do we forget to ask, do I really want this? Will this really benefit me? And that noise you hear is my fur nephew in a very playful mood. Come here, fur nephew, say hello to the nice people. Why do we do that? Why do we chase things? And so enamored with the process of acquiring that we forget to ask if we really want or will really benefit from it. Could it be that often the objects of our desires are simply things that we fixate on in the hopes of healing something else? What would happen in our lives if instead of rushing to fix problems with the most superficial solution we can think of, what if we simply, in a meditative state, noticed the problem, relaxed, not to be complacent, but to swing open the door of possibility, to invite solutions in that could be more healing than we ever dreamt possible? What if the wisdom without our mind is greater than the wisdom within our mind? And what if what we had to do is, one of the goals of meditation was to be open to this, to be led by this great kind, all-knowing energy. And what if that energy was not some great mystical Jerry Garcia looking like sky god? What if it really was just our deeper, deeper, deeper wisdom? Not our superficial cleverness, but deep wisdom. It could be very easy to get lost in conjecture and say, where does the wisdom come from? What color is it? What flavor is it? Blah, blah, blah. Suffice to say is that in Taoism, in the book Tao Te Ching, it does not read like a stereo instructions. It doesn't say, this is the Tao, this is where I come from, this is what it does, here's how you access it. It's written cryptically, and it really teases your mind. What if the Tao was just a system for tapping into our own innate wisdom? I find that really empowering. So yes, let's be aware of the pleasures in our life, let's be aware of the pains in our life. Let's not hide from it. La 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 la, there is no pain. Let's be aware of it. Let's relax into it through the technique set we call meditation. And leave yourself open to solutions we never dreamt possible. Let us no longer be slaves to fear. And in our terror of a terrorized state, reach for the first straw that crosses our periphery. Let us not do that. Let's take a vacation from that. Let's recognize the need to change and evolve and fix something, and yet explore the possibility that our first thought might not be the most empowered thought. Let's get really good at noticing and relaxing and opening ourselves up to solutions whose far-reaching ramifications we never would have found otherwise. May you and yours be happy and healthy. Bye-bye now.